Hey, Danny K, come to you from Danny K Gym Wellness. Today's tip is about back exercises. A lot of people think that they don't have to do. Sorry about this little thing right here. That's my little selfie stick. It's kind of in the way, but I don't know how to get it out of the way. But anyway, pretend it's not there. You know, live TV. But back exercises. A lot of times, people don't understand the importance of back exercises. One, a lot, especially with a lot of dudes. A lot of dudes will come in and they'll do their chest, and they'll have like a heavy chest day and a light chest day. And of course, their chest is all thick and they're all like this, like all like looking like a bulldog kind of thing. And what I tell them is, if you would spend some time on your back and work on your lats and do like wide grip, so you can do wide grip stuff which gets width to your back, and you can do close grip stuff which gives width or thickness to your muscle, like to the muscle belly itself. So you've got all different kinds of ways. I mean, that's why grips are different. You got close grip, wide grip, medium grip, one hand, two hand, ISO, or you got two, whatever. There's all kinds of different grips for everything, okay? So, and the point is, if you're doing your chest, and especially dudes, if you're doing your chest and you're looking like this, like a damn, bulldog kind of thing, just think, if you worked on some of your back, like more of your back, like you did your chest, you would look wide and thick, and you would look like a mountain. You know what I mean? That's why, like for me, I've focused on width, because I'm like this kind of person that, my I guess tree trunkish kind of thing. So I don't really have like an hourglass like female, like boobs and waist and butt, you know what I mean? Like I'm kind of like a tree trunk. So what I've found that is, if I go wide with my lats, then it kind of makes my waist look narrower. So with me going wide, I mean, I can't put my arms down. People make fun of me because I can't put my arms down, because I've gotten thickness or width to my back. So with dudes, if you would do that, you would look so much bigger, okay? And that's just like a superficial kind of important of back exercises. But the main, like one of the main things with your back is we're a forward society. So everything we do is forward, obviously. We push doors, we drive the computer. I mean, if we're, lifter, whatever our job or our daily thing is everything is forward, everything is front. We never walk backwards. I mean, unless you're somebody that runs or walks backwards, like for some reason, I don't know. Rowers, if you're on a row team, obviously your back is strong, but for the typical American person, we're a forward society. So all of our forward muscles are stronger, our backward muscles are the weaker. So what you need to do in order to have that balance, of looks, appearance and strength, and balance for, like lack of injury. So if you're balanced, 9 times out of 10, you're preventing some injuries. Obviously, shit's gonna happen. You're going to get injured, you're gonna trip, you're gonna fall, you're gonna, I don't know. I mean, I've had dumbbells fall on my damn toe. So it's, you know what I mean, break it. But, so injuries will happen, but I'm talking about the prevent of a lot of injury. I mean, if you're imbalanced, if you're working on your, your chest and you're all like this and everything and all slumped over, your rotator cuffs are going to take a brunt. You just kind of look, I don't know, I just don't want to put it out there, but I'm going to put it out there. You look stupid. You're walking around like you're a freaking bulldog. I mean, if you would open up, do some back exercises, dudes, and do some back exercises, get some width, you look much bigger, you look better, you look, more proportionate, and you'll be stronger. So the thing is, when you work on all body parts, legs, guys, when you're working on all body parts, the whole house, the whole foundation, everything is that much stronger. When you start letting go of one thing, you're going to be weaker in one area. You're not going to look as balanced. You're not going to look as proportionate. And, like how many times do, a lot of women say you look silly because your legs, dudes, your legs don't, go in proportion with your top of your body. You look like stilts on a, a beach house on a stilt, But with your back also, and for women too, like, you know, a lot of times, you know, especially with certain jobs, you know, or even, you know, moms, you know, everything again is all in the front. We're carrying the babies, you know, if we have a desk job or computer, something like that, we're all doing this forward, we're slumped over. So the more back exercises that you do, rear delt, you know, the rear delt, and it's a shoulder muscle, but it's still, you know, part of the back. You know, you will, you know, you'll keep those shoulders back, you'll be in better posture, and, you know, the neck will follow. I mean, you know, everything is going to be like this, but we prevent that by doing the back exercises to keep the muscles in the back strong. So there's a couple of different reasons why we should do, I mean, definitely, you know, for appearance. Nobody, you know, a lot of women come to me and say, you know, my grandmother walks around like this with a hunch. Well, we need to work that back, those rear delt shoulder muscles, the back muscles, and all of that to keep that from preventing to pull forward. Because like I said, we are a forward society, so that's just our intention to pull forward. So when I'm training you, if you know, ask anyone on that has trained with me over the past 23 years, I do more back exercises than chest exercises. You know, and like we hit the rear delt exercise muscle, you know, at least twice a week. So we hit that on back day, we hit that on chest day. I mean, shoulder day. So it's very, very, very important for many different reasons. Appearance, you know, just balance for, you know, preventive injury. Sorry, 2 texts came through. So it's just very, very important to do more back exercises than chest. Even at the bare minimum, at least equal, okay? But a lot of times, especially, you know, like I said, mainly, you know, over the years that I've been in gyms, we've had men that will do 2 chest days, like a heavy day and a light day, but only 1 back day. You know, I mean, so again, you're hitting your chest twice and your back once. That's why you're walking around like a pit bull. I mean, a bulldog. But again, if you do that back and you get wide, then you're gonna look even bigger, and that's what guys want, right? They want to look bigger, right? So, you know, and again, you've got wide grips, you've got close grips, so you should be hitting all kinds of different angles to get your back. And I had a guy, you know, Tony, a couple of months ago, maybe by now, you know, he came in and it was his back day, and I was like, wow, that was kind of quick. And he's like, well, his back, I only have like a couple exercises. So I said, well, do you do this, 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 this? He's like, no. So I helped him. The next time he came in, it was back day. I showed him, and he was like, wow. And then so he's starting to feel the difference. Like, one, you know, it's not, if you don't know, it's not your fault. You know what I mean? Like, but if you do know, then, and you're not doing it, you know, you could be doing so much more and so much better for your back, for your body, you know, and prevent those injuries. But, you know, so then, you know, I filled him in on different exercises that even I do, and he was like, wow, this is amazing, and he's feeling better, his posture, you know, he's feeling like he's holding himself better and stuff like that. So, you know, the more you work your body muscles and keep everything balanced, the stronger you're going to be. And I don't mean women, I don't mean like muscle strong, like I'm going to be like this ripped badass, but I'm just saying strong, like as far as, you know, I don't know how many times, you know, when after a couple of weeks of me working with women and getting certain things balanced out with their muscles, that they're like, wow, I can't believe I can do this, or I picked up that bag of mulch, or I picked up that, or I did this, and, you know, I pushed my husband aside and said, I got that, honey, and took it, you know. I mean, that's empowering, you know what I mean? Like, it feels good to be actually be able to lift something, you know, especially something that you weren't able to lift before. So it's all about balance. And, you know, it's all about knowing, like, work more on those weaker areas than, you know, on the stronger areas. But that's where a lot of times people, you know, fall into, like, this lull where, you know, they're like, oh, my legs are the strongest, so that's what I'm going to focus on. My upper body, you know, sucks, so I don't even want to deal with that. No, deal with that. Get that upper body stronger, or, you know, your triceps or your back, or, you know, whatever that, you know, muscle group or body part or whatever might be. If it's weaker, then spend more time on it. If it's stronger, you don't have to spend as much much time so we can get that balanced, and then you're more balanced, and then you can just kind of have an equal workout, so to speak, you know. So, and that's what I do as a personal trainer. You know, I figure out what is the weaker areas, and we focus more on those and get everything up to par so that there's a balance, so that it prevents injury, okay? So that's what I do. So if you have any issues, any questions, any problems with anything, any questions, comments, please leave me, you know, a comment below, private message me, Dani K Gymmo Wellness. On Facebook, DaniKGymmoWellness.com, which the website's down for a little bit because we're in the midst of making it bigger and better for you guys, and better. So I've been told within the next 24 hours, I know I keep saying this, but I've been promised within the next 24 hours, DaniKGymmoWellness.com will be back up and running. Right, Jeff? I hope. Anyway, but you know, in the meantime, there's Dani K Gymmo Wellness on Facebook. You can always reach me there. If you're in Westminster, Maryland, local, Dani K Gymmo Wellness right here. I can, you know, help you focus on different things, show you what you need to do, help you in your fitness journey. That's what this is all about, me helping you in your fitness journey. So think about those back exercises. Now, what I personally do, I'm not going to tell you what I personally do for my back, but I get about 8 or 9 back exercises in. Yes, there's 8 or 9 back exercises, and they're different. So there are even probably more. And then with my chest, I do 3, 4, I do maybe 5 chest exercises, and I do 8 to 9 back exercises. So that keeps everything in check, because my chest is obviously stronger than my back, or I actually by now it's probably balanced out. But you know, I want to keep that balance, so I keep that going. So you do more on your back than on your chest, but don't negate, never ever ever negate any muscle group. Legs, you know, I know a lot of times people don't even do rear delt exercises, and that's hitting this back shoulder muscle. It's a very small muscle, and sometimes you can't lift as heavy, so a lot of times guys miss out on that because they can't lift heavy with it. It's not about lifting heavy, it's about getting everything strong, and the stronger you get it, and the more balanced you get everything, the more weight you're going to be able to lift, guys. So, I hope all of this helps. Think about your back exercises. If you need any help, comment below, come see me, I can hook you up. Again, Dani K Gymmo Wellness, and stay tuned, stay informed, stay motivated. Happy Leap Day! Bye.